games with the Tigers this year. A couple of home runs and 9 RBI stepping in. And Lee delivers out of the stretch, and there's a strike with the curveball. He gets on top like he did to Malgiri. And now the key is locking in on that release point and consistently getting in the zone this inning for Lee. But the I-Cubs yesterday had to go to the bullpen relatively early. This is outside 1-1 with a heater. He's yet to find. And so that leaves you a little bit hamstrung considering that, hey, runner goes. This is high, throw to second by Yang, just a little bit late, and Malgiri with a stolen base is in scoring position. Waits for the 2-2 pitch and skies it to center. Driving Dean back, he's on the warning track, he's reaching for the wall, and he reaches up to make the catch. Tagging and advancing to third is Malgiri, and he'll be 90 feet away with one away. That was a curveball right out over the heart of the plate. Lee. And he rips this right at the second baseman, Hao-Yu Lee, who picks it out of the air. 106 off the bat, but the inning is over. No runs on a hit, one man left. The I-Cubs offense still struggling so far in this series, down 1-0 on Marquee. 9. And he looks at a strike as Snyder gets ahead 0-1. Lee spent most of last year with Toledo. Had a pretty good season. Number 5 Tigers prospect entering the year. And he takes down and away. And he hits a bouncer, stabbed by Snyder. He turns around, Workman caught in between second and third. They throw it to third to Murray. Now Trianto's chasing him. He tags him out, bobbles the ball, and advancing to second on the play is Hao-Yu Lee. So they Cowles rolls one up the middle. The second baseman Lee backhands and fires on the run. A nice play to end the inning. 1-2-3. Go the Roa fires and a breaking ball bends inside to Hao-Yu Lee, who is 0 for 2. He's flied to center and hit a fielder's choice comebacker to Colin Snyder, who, by the way, allowed 1 run on 2 hits in 2 innings today out of the bullpen. And a look at second in the 1-0 pitch. Blasted foul down the left field line. The 1-1 now. Blasted on a line into center field, a base hit. Over to cut it off is Dean. He bobbles it a bit. I don't think it was going to matter. The runner will score. Lee is now digging for second, and he is safe. And the bobble may have allowed Lee to turn that into an opportunity to get into scoring position. I think Clark was scoring either way. Or Anderson, pardon me, was going to score either way. It's 3-0 Toledo with a man on second. Dean cutting to his left, had it roll up his arm into his midsection and kind of fumbled it forward. And Lee advances to second. They're going to... And Roa is home with the 0-1. This is dumped towards shallow left. On the run, Cowles, the shortstop. He can't get there. Lee will score on an RBI single by Cruz. And that error by Dean proves costly as it turns into a run on the little flare into shallow left by Cruz. It's 4-0 Mud Hens. They've outscored the I-Cubs 20-1 in the first 15 innings of the series. Well, that one dropped perfectly with the struggles of the Iowa Cubs offense today, but they could make it actually larger than that right here. Hollowell will fire a 1-0 pitch and miss with it off the outside corner, and it's 2-0. Well, I understand that after the Iowa Cubs game today, we have a high school game, the only one this year at Principal Park, shortly after this one concludes. This is lifted foul back into the screen, something that that's a long time ago. Late swing by Lee, and he punches it foul. 2-2 from Hollowell, down and in. Lee backs out of the way, and it's a full count. Hollowell's payoff pitch to Lee is golfed into left field. That's a base hit heading all the way into the corner. Around third and in to score is Workman. Also trying to score is Malgiri. Comes around from first. Cowles' throw is late. And it's a 2 RBI double for Hao-Yu Lee. He has 3 RBI in the game. And this one has been blown wide open by the Mud Hens. They lead 7-0. A walk and back-to-back hits, and Lee in his first game in AAA this year has been productive. And he is at second with nobody out for Trey Cruz, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI, and so he had 2 runs to the. And that's ball 4. Hollowell just missing it. That went away quickly because of injury in the big leagues, injury here, and other transactions. And Hollowell well last year in Columbus. Injuries here to Sanders and Wiggins and Velasquez and Nolan. This ball blasted to center. Dean chasing it back, and he can't get there. It's over his head, one hopping off the wall. They're going to try to score 2. Cruz waved around from second. The throw just a little bit late. Cruz missed the plate and then gets back to it. And both runners are safe, I believe. Yeah, they are going. And Bethancourt pitched 34 times with El Paso back in 2017. And this is foul tipped into the mid of the catch. Bethancourt home and a check swing and a miss. 1-2. Crowd wants a strikeout in a bad way. Bethancourt home, lobs it in slowly, and Lee hits a fly ball to center. Dean drifting back, still going back, battling the sun. He finds it and makes the catch for out number 2. And that brings Trey Cruz to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. And a bouncer hit over the mound by Long. Backhanded by the second baseman, Hao-Yu Lee. Throws low to first. Dug out of there by Young. A 4-3 put out for the first out. That brings B.J. Murray to the plate. He's 0 for 3.